Hey there, Spelko here, presenting some tricks to help you get through the original Resident Evil game. Now, these are some things I've been using for quite some time now, and I hope it helps you as a player pass through the game. This is all done in the original PlayStation 1 long box edition that has no auto-aim, but can be used in all versions of the game. Without further ado, let's begin.
Whoa! What is it?
The first trick I want to showcase is actually a pretty neat skip. It's actually a sequence breaker that allows you to progress through the game without having to obtain the chemicals from the East Stairway save room. When you enter the plant room, the room where you obtain the armor key, you're going to want to align your position to have your character be facing the wall at a very specific angle. It's easiest to do this while equipping a weapon. Once you spin your character around, you're going to want to walk forward along the wall, making sure that the vine whips you forward. At this point, you're going to want to make a run for it towards the armor key. You will get slapped around quite a bit, but that's okay. The vines do very little damage, and they can't actually kill you. However, you can die from being grabbed if you push into the middle. It's best to hug the wall as much as possible on your way out to avoid being grabbed. And just like that, you're able to obtain the armor key without having to use the chemicals. Like I said, it's pretty neat. This next trick is a survival technique that allows you to skip past zombies while using a knife. Whoa, did you see that? Let's see that again in slow motion this time. Now let me just pause here so I can explain what just happened. I know I said this was a trick, but in reality, it is actually an exploit. When you ready your knife and you take aim at a zombie, you want to carefully time your attack. As soon as the knife makes contact, which is easier to see thanks to the blood in the game, you want to quickly pause the game by going into your inventory. What this does is reset your character to a neutral state, completely canceling out the knife swinging animation. However, the zombie will still be stunned, thanks to hit stun, and you are able to make a run for it. This is very useful during troubling segments when zombies are blocking narrow pathways. Sure, you can also blow them up with a grenade launcher, but this allows you to save some ammo. I also have no reason why that it's slowly zooming in on the picture. It's just a weird editor that I'm using on my phone. You can see here this zombie is biding his time as he's just kind of going into the wall, which is fine. I'm readying my knife waiting for him to approach me. From this distance I do whiff, and that's okay because if you're far away you won't get punished for it. But if you notice, every time I knife, I'm able to hit start and run right past him. It allows you to also take zombies out an easier way just by doing this. This next trick is actually another exploit that allows you to skip having to obtain the serum when you need to rescue Richard. Unlike the first few tricks, this one's going to require the most amount of practice, so don't give up hope if you don't get it the first few tries. Again, I'm going to pause right here just so I can explain exactly how to do this trick. Upon entering the room, you're going to meet Richard, and he's going to discuss with you about the poisonous snake that had bitten him. As a result, you will have to leave and go obtain a serum from the infirmary. When you turn the corner, the cutscene will begin to play. As soon as the camera angle changes, you're able to press the start button to go into your inventory. At this point, you're able to actually control Jill during the cutscene by tapping start once again when she starts to run towards Richard. You absolutely cannot press it while she's standing still. In that case, it will lock the game and you're forced to reset. Once you activate the trick, what's going to happen is the cutscene is going to be completely silent. Richard will stop saying things altogether, however, you will be able to move around the room as Jill. You'll be able to leave the room. The map will show you where the infirmary is, just as the game is supposed to progress. However, once you enter the room again, Richard will be dead, and you're able to go ahead through the game without having to get the serum. It also helps to mention that you cannot do this trick on the DS version of the game, so sorry for anyone who only owns Deadly Silence. However, by utilizing the skip, where you're able to skip the chemicals for the plant, you're able to actually beat the DS version in like 30 minutes or so. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. I wanted to make something that seemed very thoughtfully and carefully planned out, something that would help players get through the game. As a result, it did take me some time to get this done, and for those that wanted this video made, I really do apologize. But first, I want to give a shout out to all the Resident Evil speedrunners. Those are the guys that really help get these tricks out there to make them public. However, I want to give a special shout out to all the members of the Resident Evil boards over at GameFAQs. Those are the guys that helped inspire me to make this video. This is for them. I'm also going to present to them how to get past Yawn, the giant snake, without getting bit and without firing a single round. So enjoy the rest of the video, and remember, stay awesome.
See? Just relax and play.